Hi, my name is Caitlin Bowe, and I'm going to be doing a screencast over my ITGS internal assessment. So, the product that I made was a video, and the big question that I was asking was, how can we use technology to involve more people in church activities? So I started off my video with a Bible verse from Matthew 18:20, and then as we go along, you can see I have the title here. And we go into some things like where it was filmed, director, starring, just the soundtrack, just to kind of inform people of what I used, who was in it. The first scene is me, and I'm asking the big question, why is it important for people to go to church? Why it's important to attend, stating that throughout this video there's going to be some benefits of going to church. And then as we move on to scene 2, the overview of my pastor, Pastor Ken Gearhart, and I go over a little bit over how he got into the ministry. There's pictures of him throughout that scene. Then we go on to the third scene where Pastor Ken is answering the question of why he chose to join the ministry. So this is the interview part, where he speaks a little bit about himself. Then moving on to scene 4, it's an overview of what a church physically is, which leads to our scene 5, Pastor Ken speaking once again, and he's answering the question this time, why is it important for people to come to church? So that's the big question. Then if we move on to the next scene, so you can see he talks for a while here. We move on to the next scene about technology. And this scene describes the new area of technology and how it can be of use in a church setting. The next scene, the 7th scene, is Pastor Ken. He's answering this question, how he thinks technology would be of use in a place of worship. And then the final scene, after he gets done talking, is back to myself, and I'm just giving a concluding statement of how technology helps in the place of church. And then it later goes on to credits once again, just as an ending. So then I also want to show you what I used to make my video. This is iMovie. And you see over here you can add videos. This is where your product is shown. You add your title by clicking on these buttons. You can add text, edit text here, make the text bigger or smaller. There's visual effects for your photos. There's animations for transitions between your slides. You can emphasize your video music or voice recording. So there's a whole bunch, there's zooming. A lot of this, especially this movie maker, the iMovie Maker, has a lot to do with numerical values, the time, so you have to pay attention closely to how long a video is. And then finally it has the text format and how you want your text to appear. So you can see that there are different ways for your text to appear. And that's just a brief overview of my ITGS IA and how I created it.